All right, I think this will be a fun video. I was digging through a closet and I found a big box of cassette tapes that I've been dragging around from place to place for the last 30 to 40 years. And these cassettes are probably mid to late 80s at the latest, because around that time I would have bought my first CD player. Now I've got lots more film soundtracks and film scores on CD, and actually probably have several hundred on vinyl. But those will have to wait for other videos. First up, we've got Little Shop of Horrors. This is the original motion picture soundtrack to the film version of the musical. It starred Rick Moranis, Ellen Greene, and Steve Martin, and I actually remember that the day I bought this was the day I saw the movie. After hitting up the movie theater in my local shopping mall, I headed right over to Camelot Music and picked up this tape. Here's Beverly Hills Cop 2. Beverly Hills Cop and Beverly Hills Cop 2 were big soundtracks. These were filled with hits. This one says it features Corey Hart, James Ingram, Jermaine Jackson, The Jets, George Michael, Pointer Sisters, Bob Seger, and a bunch of others. Here's Dirty Dancing and more Dirty Dancing. Most of these are 50s and 60s hits, I believe. Let's see what we got here. Hey Baby, Love is Strange, Wipeout, Will You Love Me Tomorrow? This soundtrack was so big that they made a sequel to the music. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Let's take a look at the inside. And then, of course, everyone knows Good Morning Vietnam, and I believe this one actually is peppered with some of Robin Williams' dialogue from the film. And here's Cocktail. This soundtrack is probably better than the movie. Starship, John Cougar Mellencamp, Beach Boys, Little Richard, so a mixture of old and new on here. This was a pretty big soundtrack. And this one's seen better days. That is Footloose, and you all know the soundtrack, of course. Kenny Loggins, Sammy Hagar, more Kenny Loggins. Let's Hear It for the Boy, Holding Out for a Hero. So yeah, lots of hits on this one. So there's my little show and tell for the day. One of these days I'll make a video with some of my vinyl scores and soundtracks. But that's it for now. See you later.